Hello everybody. Some of you had requested me to add the meaning in the Narayaneeyam Dashakams that I've been doing for some time now. Honestly, I have not understood the meaning of all the Narayaneeyam Dashakams completely. In fact, in some places it doesn't make sense. But there was a discourse that I listened to that was in Malayalam and by Swami Udit Chaitanya, and that was explained in a very practical way and easy to understand. So I see these meanings like wherever it says God, if you replace it with hope or faith, it'll make sense. And maybe all these stories, it's just to remember these things that have been told. So just see them as stories so that you can remember what is said in there. I think with that in the background, I'll just read out the meaning in English, whatever is there in this book. This is by Giri Trading. It has the Sanskrit words and the transliteration in English and also the meaning in English. So I'll read out the meaning. So this is Dashakam 91, Bhakti Mahatvam. In fact, the first phase of Narayaneeyam written by Bhattadiri ends at 90, and this is like a new phase, or it's a different set within the Narayaneeyam. So this is a good beginning to add the meanings. The greatness of Bhakti. O God of gods, the soul of all, Sri Krishna, for a person who has entangled himself in distress by pursuing false objectives, taking resort to your feet removes all fears. Once they follow your precepts of devotion, there is no chance whatsoever of slipping and falling, even while running with their eyes closed in their delusory ways. O omnipresent, I am wholly surrendering to you. O Supreme Soul, whatever I do with my body, words, and mind, even in a split second, for all these are at your inspiration only. Even a man of low birth sanctifies the world by wholly abiding in you by all his mind, actions, words, sensory organs, and life energy. On the contrary, even the most superior of Brahmins does not so sanctify if he does not rest his mind at your feet. Fear is a feeling generated by a second external entity other than the self. This awareness of the second is an imaginary concept of the mind. I will, therefore, try to the best of my abilities to remove this duality and orient my mind to a single consciousness, contemplating on the principle that all this is Brahman. But when your Maya takes over my attempts to train my mind towards that single entity, it becomes futile. I'll therefore get over my fear by constant devotion at your feet. Prosperity in this world multiplies by association with prosperous persons. Similarly, people with virtuous acts can have devotion develop and enhanced through association with sacred persons. May I, therefore, be blessed with such company, and listening to their expositions of your glory, I will have all my sins washed away, and I'll abide in you with steady and total devotion. Of the various avenues of attaining liberation, I'll choose the devotional path. I will constantly sing of your incarnations, your names, and glorious acts. These two acts of mine of praising your life and actions and chanting your names will elevate me spiritually, and will melt my mind to a variety of emotions. I may then laugh sometimes, cry at other times, roar at some times, sing as possessed at other times, and dance in merriment at others. In short, I may transgress all accepted modes of normal behavior in society. Kindly confer on me this state of mind. O Lord of the Lord, I'll train my mind to recognize your presence in all and will salute the five elements, other things evolved out of them, and all other beings like birds, fish, animals, and men, be they be friends or foes. In this manner, taking recourse to the path of devotion, I will, with your grace, achieve at one stroke intense love of God, detachment, and knowledge of your true nature. This is like a little food consumed, giving satisfaction of hunger, taste, and strength in one stroke. I am fully immersed in you. May I become indifferent to the normal human feelings of hunger, thirst, etc., and be at your service, at your feet, and meditate incessantly on you without even a small break. May I be indifferent to happiness or sorrow as favorable or unfavorable entities, considering both as unreal, being illusions of Maya. May I go about everywhere with mind cooled by the moon's radiance from your toenails. If I am not qualified adequately now to comprehend your pervasiveness in all beings, kindly provide me the alternative of conferring on me the quality of devotion to you, which may display itself in my friendly attitude towards your devotees, compassion to the ignorant, and indifference to your enemies. If this is also not feasible, bestow on me the quality of intense faith in the worship of sacred images. This mode of worship in service to you will undoubtedly elevate me in the shortest time to the highest state of devotion. O Lord of the Lord, your Maya conceals your true form, projecting you in varied aspects as land, water, air, etc. This Maya, as avidya or ignorance, makes the living being subject to enjoyments and miseries according to their prior virtuous and non virtuous actions and entices them helplessly into the net of sorrows. May I not be a victim of such Maya. The only means to overcome that Maya is devotion at your feet, according to that accomplished yogi Prabuddha, O omnipervasive one. I should become enlightened with discriminative knowledge, looking at the distress of human beings. I should also get a highly knowledgeable prospector to learn about your true nature. Being thus equipped, I should then get over Maya by getting immersed in devotion stream generated by extolling your virtues and glories and get engrossed in that blissful state of yours with ecstasy. The prelude for that is to overcome this Maya. O Lord of Guruvayur, to enable me to do that, please annihilate all my ailments. So thanks for watching. So in all these, what we see is it's essentially not that if you read this, you will get this, but it's more as a distraction from whatever you're doing, whatever you're worried about or afraid of. I do it more as a hobby and I really enjoy it. I wish you do too. Thank you.